this narrow street, I stop my feet beneath the sign I know, the place where I shared my days with you. Once again, I'm standing here by habit, as the streetlights flicker on one by one. I find myself staring at the alley's edge. Every time a shadow walks my way, I hold my breath, searching for your face. I know too well that you're already gone, whispering to myself, don't be a fool. But my heart can't seem to leave this place, still frozen where I used to say goodbye. In front of the cafe where I waited every night, waiting for you again, though you'll never come. You've grown deep roots inside my memories. The more I try to erase, the clearer you become. It seems only our time is standing still right here. Afraid you might get lost and come back looking. The way you walked away still haunts my eyes. I told you I'd be fine, but now I regret guarding this empty path all by myself. Still here at the cafe where I waited every night, standing toward the ghost of you that won't return. You occupy the deepest room inside my soul. The more I try to empty, the more you fill it up. It seems only our happy seasons standing still. As darkness settles deep upon the road, I brush my shoulders and take a heavy step. I'll probably wander here again tomorrow. The day ends for a heart that can't let go.
A heavy day rests upon my weary shoulders, long shadows stretching under the pale street lights, breathing out the fatigue of another long ride. Just a typical night at the bus stop, or so I thought.
That familiar silhouette, a coat I used to know.
My heart skips a beat, losing its steady flow. The footsteps you used to sing so perfectly with mine, now you're walking with someone else, and it's their time.
Why is it so hard to catch my breath right now?
You're smiling so sweetly, I don't know how. The bossa nova melody is bittersweet and fine. promises we made on our way back home. Now they're just routines for a love I no longer own. My mind is a tangle of threads so hard to unwind.
This tightening in my chest, leaving peace behind.
They say time keeps moving, but I'm frozen in this place, not ready to wish you well or look at your happy face. Why is it so hard to catch my breath right now? You're smiling so sweetly, I don't know how. The bossa nova melody is bittersweet and fine, but the rhythm of my heart is falling out of line. Memories of us like dust in the midnight air. High beams of the bus approaching from afar. Your silhouette fades away like a falling star. Will tomorrow be better? Will this wait ever go? Just a lonely bossa nova on this late night road. A chilly breeze brushes past my window pane, announcing the end of the year once again. The heavy burdens kept inside my old diary, I'm finally letting them out one by one, set them free. The days I was bruised by love and worn down by life, the nights I held my breath fearing the morning light. Even when those exhausting hours tried to break me down, I couldn't stop for the dreams I never let go or disown. Looking back, every moment was a precious piece, even the fleeting smiles that brought my heart peace. At the end of the cold season, written with my tears, I remember the moments of joy that conquered my fears. The clumsy footsteps and the heart that fell apart. It was all me, I've done well right from the start. At the year's golden sunset, I hold myself close to my heart. The faces of those who laughed with me through it all, their warmth gave me strength whenever I'd fall. The long wandering days will now turn into memories. I'm ready to face the tomorrow that's waiting for me. The time that has passed, I can never go back and change, but a stronger version of me stands within range. I believe in a tomorrow where I'll fly even higher. At the end of the cold season, written with my tears, I remember the moments of joy that conquered my fears. The clumsy foot Stepping into a place as the wooden door creeps, a corner seat by the frosted steamy window, soothing my heart with a cup of cooling sake. I looked up absently and saw you there. Ah, that familiar silhouette, those fluttering locks of hair. My heart begins to beat in an offbeat rhythm, hidden in the deepest corners of my memory. You look so much like her, it catches my breath. Unable to draw closer, yet unable to turn away. Tonight I am like a child who has lost his way. The sound of your laughter, the way you set down your glass, scenes I've rewound countless times in my dreams. A moment like a cruel trick played by fate, too vivid to be called just a coincidence. Should I speak to you, ask if it's really you? My lips only tremble as I refill my glass again. The winter wind seeps through the cracks of the door, but a fever burns within me once more. I'm afraid I might fall in love with you, or perhaps I'm just chasing a ghost of the past. Oh, that familiar silhouette, those fluttering locks of hair. My heart begins to beat in an offbeat rhythm, hidden in the deepest corners of my memory. You look so much like her, it catches my breath. Unable to draw closer, yet unable to turn away. Tonight I am like a child who has lost his way. The glass empties as the night grows deeper. You still sit there like a distant hazy tree. Is it an illusion that will fade by tomorrow, or is it a love that is destined to begin again? Kịch đã lâu. Softly, softly.
The cold winter rain is knocking on the pane. Suddenly I find myself walking alone on these wet streets, at this familiar street corner. Beneath the faint lamplight, the image of you and I back then stops right at my feet. How come nothing ever seems to change? Only this street we walked on remains exactly the same. My season is frozen, stuck on that very day. Soberly I soak in the tide of rising longing. The jokes we shared, as natural as breathing back then. The warmth of your hand, so comforting and dear. It feels as though it's seeping into my wet coat collar once more. I go back through the passing time all by myself. How come nothing ever seems to change? Only on remains exactly the same. My season is frozen, stuck on that very day. Soberly I soak in the tide of rising longing. I tell myself I'm okay, I pretend that I've forgotten, but there's no help in the faint ache of the name you. Will this short, painful tenderness disappear when the rain stops? No, perhaps it will collect inside me forever, just like the raindrops. How come nothing ever seems to change? Only this street we walked on remains exactly the same. My season is frozen, stuck on that very day. Soberly I soak in the tide of rising longing. Memories unreachable like scattering drops of rain, too far gone to simply call it longing. In my own winter rain, goodbye my dear, on this cold street I walk alone.